Can one truly appreciate the mountaintop without setbacks or heartbreak?
Dallas was too much. This is embarrassing if you're the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Even with the Western Conference Finals loss, Anthony Edwards, sports' most charismatic superstar, was the breakout force of the 2024 NBA playoffs. He barked at Kevin Durant, one of his basketball idols.
That was probably one of the best feelings ever in my whole life.
He led the charge in a second-round upset of the world champion Denver Nuggets.
It's a three. What a comeback by Minnesota.
But in the NBA, growing pains play out on the world stage. Just look at history. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar captured his first title in his second season and didn't win again for nearly a decade. Magic Johnson, a five-time champion, remains haunted by the 1984 finals and the tragic Johnson moniker that came from it. Michael Jordan went 6-0 in the finals, but not until he got past the bad boys. Shaq was swept by Hakeem. Kobe airballed those shots in Utah. LeBron lost in the finals twice before he saw the view from the NBA's pinnacle. And Steph Curry was the unanimous MVP before his team blew a 3-1 lead in the finals. No story worth telling amidst adversity. Such is the reality of Anthony Edwards. Yet instead of outrageous comparison, let Ant-Man be Ant-Man.
It's not cocky, it's not arrogance, I'm just a confident person. I just think I'm the best in everything that I do.
All too often in life, we tend to skip to the end of the book before letting chapters write themselves. And if it's anyone who doesn't need any help coming up with their own words,
I just want to kill everything in front of me, man. That's the main thing.
Don't never worry about me being locked. I'm here.
Bring your ass.
it's Anthony Edwards.
You can't help but smile watching that. Anthony Edwards is so much fun. I'll miss seeing him on the floor night in and night out. But Justin Tinsley started that fantastic essay by asking, do you need to feel heartbreak before you get to the mountaintop to truly appreciate it? Richard, you've
done
lost.
it a few times.
I wasn't going to say it.
Let
but
me say this. No, you do not need it, but it's a part of the journey. Outside of Magic Johnson, who won it in his rookie year, but he showed up with Kareem and Norm Nixon and a loaded squad. But ultimately, history shows us that you have tons of failure before you have ultimate success. We love to talk about Jordan's 6 rings. We don't talk about all the years he was getting clapped by Boston, clapped by Detroit. That's just the truth, right? But then he gets there, and that's why we hold Michael Jordan in such a high regard, because once he held the mountaintop, it was his. There wasn't any up and down. So I look at Ant and say this is a part of the journey. We look at Luka right now. What happened with Luka? Got to a conference finals, couple of years trying to figure out the team, then boom, now they're back in the finals.
Right.
So this is a part of the journey. No one gets to skip it. I think this was a big step for the Timberwolves and for Ant.